Apple fanboys rejoice because today, once again, we are talking about Apple Vision Pro. Now, in the video we made 2 days ago, we actually did a augmented reality of the Apple Vision Pro augmented reality VR headset. So we actually had the headset here on our table with my phone, literally doing augmented reality, walking around it, looking all around it. That was the last video we made. Go check that out on this channel right now. We're on the one right now, but of course we are doing this second video and we're on Apple's actual website. So using my computer, we're literally going to be kind of scrolling up and down, right? Looking everything that's on this website regarding this particular thing. So let's just start doing it. If that's exciting to you, give us a like, subscribe. It really helps the channel. All right, let's do it right now. Welcome to the era of spatial computing. Basically VR, virtual reality, or augmented reality. Apple Vision Pro seamlessly blends digital content with your physical space. You navigate simply by using your eyes, hands, and voice. So you can do the things that you love in ways never before possible. We live in the future, everybody. You've never seen anything like this before. Apple Vision Pro, we can watch the event, watch the film. No, we don't want a copyright claim, but if you guys want to take a look at that later, you can on the website. But we will definitely take a closer look at the Vision Pro. I think the photos. Okay. So we look down here. Remove my face for a second, and you can read the actual things that this thing says. So just read down there. Audio straps. If anyone wants to pause this to get a quicker or longer, I guess you could say a longer read, then please, by all means, definitely pause the segments that you want to have a look at. All right, going out of this section, going down a bit more on the website. Apps. Free your desktop and your apps will follow. Your apps live in your space. Not my space, not Facebook, but your space. With Vision Pro, you have an infinite canvas that transforms how you will use the apps that you love. Arrange apps anywhere and scale them to the perfect size, making the workspace of your dreams reality, all while staying present in the world around you. Browse the web in Safari, create a to-do list in Notes, chat and messengers, and seamlessly move between them with a glance. Let's have a quick look at this and see what that actually says or shows us. Once again, we're getting shown photos. If anyone's interested in any of this, just pause it. That way you get a better understanding what's actually being said. I like the airplane situation. Hey, that's really, really cool. They specifically chose that scene from Everything Everywhere All at Once because it makes sense to what she's actually going through on that airplane, right? She's been taken to a different realm, right? Very clever marketing strategy for that particular scene. That's kind of cool. Once again, if anyone's interested in reading that, please pause the video. Let's go back to what we were on before. Entertainment, the ultimate theater, wherever you are. This is probably the major reason that I would actually want this machine. I would use this machine for other things as well, but having a movie cinema in space, or on a lake, in the snow, in the Antarctic. I mean, app developers will basically make this into whatever anyone can dream, right? This is awesome. I really, really like this. I just don't like the 3D camera situation, and I will get to that in a second. An immersive way to experience entertainment. Vision Pro can transform your room, any room, into your own personal theater. Expand your movies, shows, and games up to the perfect size. We've just lost the words for some reason. Where are we? There we go. We're back on it now. Expand your movies, shows, and games up to the perfect size while feeling like you're a part of the action with spatial audio. And with more pixels than a 4K TV for each eye, you can enjoy stunning content wherever you are, wherever that long flight, whether that long flight or the couch home. There we go. That's just a quick little video of that. Let's have a quick look at this. Let's click on that. So if any of you guys want to read this, I will just quickly go over it slowly. Slow enough for you to pause it at least. Is that show any good, by the way? That Ted Lasso, I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Truly, I don't really care, actually. The show kind of looks, from what I've seen, it kind of looks, I don't know, a bit shit, but it could be very good. I have no idea. Once again, I'm just kind of biased because, I don't know if biased is the right word, but I haven't seen it, so I'm just kind of making my own assumption, I guess. Probably wrong assumption. Be in the moment all over again. Photos and videos. Now look, this would work great if you've taken a video on your phone, right? If you've taken a photo, amazing photos or amazing videos on your phone, and then you want to relive it again and again and again, all night long, while you're sitting on the lounge or on the sit in the airplane. I mean, that would be cool. But what they're actually showing us in that video that Apple released, right, is this dad who is kind of like, hey daughters, hey son, come over here and play some ball with me while I have the freaking headset on. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. That takes the children out of having personal one-on-one time with their parent, you know what I mean? And that takes the parent out of actually having one-on-one time with the children. I think that's really shitty. If you guys know what I'm talking about, good, right? So anyway, your memories come alive. Vision Pro is Apple's first 3D camera. Perhaps the new iPhone at some point will have 3D cameras. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. You can capture magical spatial photos and spatial videos in 3D, then relive those cherished memories like never before with immersive spatial audio. Your exciting library of photos and videos looks incredible at remarkable scale, and panoramas wrap around you, making you feel like you're standing right where you took them. So yes, this machine has, let me read that again, this machine has the very first 3D camera. Apple Vision Pro is Apple's first 3D camera. I mean, cool, but you're not going to be walking around the house or walking around your vacation filming with that thing on you. You're just not. Hence why I think a new iPhone someday will possibly have a spatial 3D camera. I mean, it's got to happen, right? At this point, it's got to happen. If Apple wants this new Vision Pro to make... If Apple wants this new Vision Pro to become something amazing, if they want to continue the technology to become better and better, then they have to expand not only the Vision Pro, but the iPhone's capabilities, right? It kind of makes sense when you think of it. Skipping these, if you guys want to read that, please do. So once again, going back to that's kind of that video I was talking about. This man is, he's playing with his daughters, kind of. He's looking at them smiling. He's looking through 2 4K resolution video screens while he interacts with them live, right? So then you can then watch back the video again on 2 4K screens again. Because this machine doesn't actually see normally, like you're actually looking at the real world through screens, not an actual, oh look, this is real life. So you'd be filming and watching back things twice or multiple times, you know what I mean? It just takes everyone out of the experience of being with you. You just look like a dickhead wearing that around the house. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like that situation. But anyway, that's just me. Get on the same page in the same space. What is this one all about? Let's have a look. Okay. Make meetings more meaningful. Vision Pro makes it easy to collaborate and connect wherever you are. FaceTime video titles are life-sized, and as new people join, the call simply expands in your room. Within FaceTime, You can also use apps to collaborate with colleagues on the same documents simultaneously. Kind of cool, I guess. Let's have a look at this. Once again, anyone wants to read all these things, please do. Just pause it. Actually, this is kind of cool. So yeah, this machine is able to digitally photograph your face three-dimensionally. So then when you take a call on your headset, you're literally on your headset, like, talking to someone, right? She's on the headset right now talking to these people, but these people, they want to see her, right? But obviously these people cannot see her because she has a mask on, right? So if you did want to talk to someone with this on, obviously you'd have to scan your face, and that's what they have allowed with this technology, which is kind of cool, actually. But then again, once again, the people that really want to see you aren't seeing you. They're seeing a three-dimensional avatar of you, which is kind of shitty for them. So is this the future? Is that particularly the future? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. Design. Designed by Apple. Apple Vision Pro is the result of decades of experience designing high-performance, mobile, and wearable devices. Accumulating in the most ambitious product Apple has ever created. I can't speak today. No, I can't speak anytime, actually, apparently. But anyway, Vision Pro integrates incredibly advanced technology into an elegant, compact form, resulting in an amazing experience every time. Every time. Not once, not twice. Not 3 times a lady, but every time you put it on, so they speak. So they say. I missed that. What was that then? Enclosure. A singular piece of three-dimensionally formed laminated glass flows into an aluminium alloy frame that curves to wrap around your face. Wow! Jesus, Apple, come on, man. Light seal. The light seal gently flexes to conform to your face, delivering a precise fit while blocking out stray light. Interesting. Okay, what's this one now? The headband provides cushioning, breathability, and stretch. We missed that bit. The fit dial lets you adjust Vision Pro precisely to your head. So she's playing with the dial. There's multiple dials apparently, but this is the dial to make it more comfortable in your head. Power. The external battery supports up to 2 hours and uses an all-day use when plugged in. I said this in my last video. I think this whole electricity cord plugged in is a first, maybe second generational situation. I mean, if this product is loved, and if a lot of people buy it, they will make generation 2, generation 3, and so on and so forth. I think those newer generations at some point will absolutely remove this power cord. I mean, are we still going to be using this device 50 years from now with a power cord attached? Obviously not, right? So this is the first generation. It will be buggered off at some point. Now, sound. Speakers positioned closely to your ears deliver a rich spatial audio while keeping you aware of your surroundings. I'm surprised they're not actually using bone conduction technology. I've seen a few commercials on Facebook for those sunglasses that play music in your ears. If you guys have seen that, right? They use like a bone conduction technology, which is kind of cool. I've actually never experienced it, which I would like to, but I'm guessing if they were to use that technology for this, perhaps you couldn't get spatial audio, perhaps you couldn't get that, surround sound situation, maybe not. So there you go. This is the last one for this little section. Eyesight, an outward display, reveals your eyes while wearing Vision Pro, letting others know when you are using apps or fully immersed. So you guys can slightly see her eyes in there. So another thing that I predict, and I will make a video about this at some point, but I think the future of this kind of technology is actually having an opaque screen, having an opaque, physically being able to physically see your world without a screen blocking your eyes first, right? That is definitely the future of this technology. We're not quite there yet because we have a screen between the eyes. and a screen on the outside, so it looks like to the outside viewer that we're looking at them, right? But we're not, kind of, but we are, but we're not. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't the future, but having see-through is. Now we actually do have see-through TVs right now. We have see-through LCD TVs, and you can actually literally see behind them. So the technology is there for this concept of mine, right? But I don't think we're up to standards quite yet for this technology, right, to happen. But anyway, going down a bit more. The hell am I looking at? Is it a sports car? Is it a supermodel? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, it's the Vision Pro. A singular piece of three-dimensionally formed laminated glass. We've already read this before, but haven't we? But anyway, we read that before with the woman when the black woman was spinning around. Learn more about the design. Let's have a look. If you guys want to pause that, you know what to do, right? Headband. Okay. Okay, next, let's go down a bit more. Apple's first spatial operating system. So this is kind of Apple's new terminology, like spatial computing. It's augmented reality, all right? As let's call it for what it is, the term augmented reality has been around for a while now, okay? Augmented reality is when you're seeing things digitally in front of you, yet you're still seeing your surroundings, right? Sorry. Yeah, did I say that right? Yeah, hang on. So augmented reality is when you're seeing things digitally pop up, but yes, absolutely, you're still seeing your surroundings, right? Now, virtual reality, AR or VR, virtual reality is when you basically can't see anything in front of you except for all the digital things that's been, projected inside, right? So augmented reality is kind of Apple's way of saying spatial operating system, spatial computing. Apple, it's just the Apple way, right? Apple's doing what Apple wants to do. Interaction, designed for spatial computing. Built on the foundation of Mac OS, iOS, and iPadOS, VisionOS enables powerful spatial experiences. A Control Vision Pro with your eyes, hands, and voice. Interactions feel intuitive and magical. Magical, so they say. Simply look at an environment, tap your fingers together, and select, and use the virtual keyboard or dictation type. If you're a guy or a girl who wants to hook up with the opposite sex, right? If only you could do that, like, hey, beautiful, come here now. Hey, beautiful, let's kiss. That's creepy, but anyway. If only it could happen, right? Interaction designed for spatial computing. We've already just read that, haven't we? Going down a bit more. Apps leap into life. In VisionOS, apps can fill the space around you beyond the boundaries of a display. They can be moved anywhere, scaled to the perfect size, react to the lighting in your room, and even cast shadows. So that's kind of cool. There's only 3 photos, okay. Expand your surroundings. Environments let you transform the space around you, so apps can extend beyond the dimensions of your room. Choose from a selection of beautiful landscapes, or magically replace your ceiling with a clear, open sky. I kind of like that, actually. The digital crown gives you full control over how immersed you are. Wow. What a time to be alive, huh? Stay connected to the people around you. And, oh my God, is she really sitting on the lounge with her boyfriend? Is that really happening? Gosh, I mean, people are going to be doing this, let's face it, people will do this. But how depressing is that for that boyfriend? Having to look at a 3-dimensional avatar eyes. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's not even her eyes, right? It's a 3-dimensional avatar eyes projected to him. And she's smiling and he's like smiling back, right? But can you imagine being him? Gosh. It's kind of off-putting, right? It's a kind of a cock block, let's face it. But there you go. Is this the world we're going to be living in? Possibly. Vision Pro helps you remain connected to those around you. Eyesight reveals your eyes and lets those nearby know when you're using apps or you're fully immersed in an experience. When someone approaches, Vision Pro simultaneously lets you see the person and reveals your eyes to them. Let's have a quick look at this. If anyone's interested in this, just pause it and yeah. Just pause if you're interested. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, next. Innovation that you can see, hear, and feel. Pushing boundaries from the inside out. Spatial experiences on Vision Pro are only possible through groundbreaking Apple technology. Displays the size of a postage stamp that deliver more pixels than a 4K TV, which, mind you, that's actually really awesome. Wow, more pixels than a 4K TV to each eye, the size of a postage stamp. Incredible advances in spatial audio. A revolutionary dual chip design featuring custom Apple silicon. A sophisticated array of cameras and sensors. All the elements work together to create an unprecedented experience that you have to see to believe. That's the interiors of that, if anyone's interested. Oh, that looks really, really cool. How cool does that look? That's awesome. More pixels than a 4K TV for each eye. The custom micro OLED display system features 23 million pixels, delivering stunning resolution and colors. And a specifically designed 3-element lens creates the feeling of a display that everywhere you look. There you go. Our most advanced spatial audio system. So imagine having the best audio system in the world for your television, right? Or your sound system, right? But let's just call it a TV. You've got a TV in front of you. You want a massive, amazing sound system for the movies you watch. I mean, this is kind of what you're getting in the side of each ear, right? That's kind of cool. Our most advanced spatial audio system ever. Dual driver audio pods positioned next to each ear deliver personalized sound while letting you hear what's around you. Ambient spatial audio makes sounds feel like that they're coming from your surroundings, and with audio ray tracing, I should say, Vision Pro analyzes your room's acoustic properties, including the physical materials, to adjust and match the sound to your space. I mean, that's awesome. How is this even possible? What year are we living in? This is 2049, right? This is, that's a good movie, by the way, 2049, Blade Runner. That's an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Better than the first Blade Runner movie, I might say. Ryan Gosling, wow. What a heartthrob, eh? Responsive precision eye tracking. Wow, Apple. I think I heard somewhere that Apple did 500 patents. They filed 500 patents. Patents. Just for this technology, which is awesome. But it just makes you think, right? If any other company is interested in getting into AR or VR, or any other company already is in AR or VR, how could they ever up the scale to match Apple when they have when Apple has 500 patents on this technology? Like, no one else in theory could beat them, unless of course Apple allows the other companies to use these patented designs for money, right? I don't know if Apple would let them, but anyway. Responsive precision eye tracking. So a high performance eye tracking system of LEDs and infrared cameras. It basically projects light that we can't see, right, to our eyes. It projects invisible light patterns onto each eye. Now, this advanced system provides ultra precise input without you needing to hold any controllers. So you can accurately select elements just by looking at them. This truly is groundbreaking. I'm really surprised by this. The other companies that have augmented reality or virtual reality systems, Meta has one, the Oculus, whatever it's called. There's multiple companies that have this, right? They use controllers. Apple just kind of bangs the door open, kicks the door open and says, hey, Here's ours without a controller. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. You must give credit where credit is due for that, right? A sophisticated sensor array. A pair of high-resolution cameras transmit over 1 billion pixels per second to the display so you can see the world around you clearly. The system also helps deliver precise head and tracking and real-time 3D mapping, all while understanding your hand gestures from a wide range of positions. Wow. Wow. What else can you say but wow? That's kind of cool. So yeah, Apple is using the two different chips in this device, the M2 chip and a new one called the R1. A revolutionary dual chip performance, a unique dual chip design enables the spatial experiences on Vision Pro. The powerful M2 chip simultaneously runs VisionOS, executes advanced computer vision algorithms, and delivers stunning graphics, all with incredible efficiency. But you're only getting 2 hours of battery life, so is that efficient? I don't know. And the brand new R1 chip is specifically dedicated to processing input from the cameras, sensors, and microphones, streaming images to the display with 12 milliseconds. Interesting. For a virtual, lag-free, real-time view of the world. Let's have a quick look at that. Let's have a quick look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? For $3,500 though, I mean, how does Apple expect anyone to be buying this? I mean, really? I want one. I can't afford one. God. This reminds me of a story. Sony PlayStation. When Sony was releasing the PlayStation 3, they released the PlayStation 3 with Blu-ray capabilities, so people could use Blu-ray discs with the PlayStation. Now, Blu-ray was, the Blu-ray patents was owned by Sony, and there was Blu-ray versus high-definition DVD, and Sony really wanted Blu-ray to win out because they held the rights for Blu-ray DVDs, Blu-ray discs, and all that technology, right? So basically, PlayStation was selling the PlayStation 3. Was it the PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation 4? It was the PlayStation with the very first Blu-ray disc tray. I can't remember which one it was. Probably the 3. I'm probably wrong. They were selling their PlayStations for a loss. Each PlayStation they were selling for a loss, even though it was like $600, $700. They were selling at a loss, from what I've heard, purely just to get this technology out into the open so people could, people would start mass adopting Blu-ray technology. And it won. The Blu-ray technology won out, obviously. High definition DVD lost. Blu-ray won. Whatever happened to high definition Blu-ray? What happened to beta? VHS and beta? Well, VHS won, right? It's the same thing. I don't know what got me onto this rant, but I just felt like ranting about it for some reason. But I really have lost my mind where I was going with this conversation. But anyway, there you go. We've already seen that, haven't we? Yes, we have. Going down. When it comes to privacy, we don't blink. Does anyone want to read this? I don't know. Privacy is a good thing, but not as interesting to look at on paper, on video, I guess. Probably pretty boring. So yeah, in the last video, like I said, we used augmented reality to view Vision Pro. We can't do it on this because we haven't got a camera attached. But that will be in the last video I showed you. So go from this video and go check out the last video. We literally had the Vision Pro here on the table and we were looking all around it. If that was exciting, guys, you know what to do. Give us a like, subscribe. It really helps the channels. Channel 2 you're on right now, but of course we also are on Channel 1, where I used to make travel vlogs every now and then, but I haven't for a while now. So I'll see you for the next video. We probably will be making another video about Vision Pro very soon. I love you. See ya.